Ever heard of the death row granny? Yes, you heard right. Her real name is Velma Barfield. Born in the year 1932, Velma's life began in North Carolina. From the start, her journey was far from easy. A childhood marred by financial hardship and alleged abuse was the backdrop of her early years. These struggles, however, were just the prologue to a much darker tale. As a young woman, Velma developed an addiction to pain medication, a turn of events that marked the genesis of her sinister path. Little did the world know, these early struggles would lead to a series of chilling events. But life didn't get any easier for Velma as she grew older. Struggles of her early life seemed to follow her into adulthood, casting a long, menacing shadow. Velma found solace in the numbing embrace of pain medication, a crutch that quickly turned into a vice. This addiction, however, wasn't just a silent tormentor. It was the spark that ignited a deadly fire within her, a fire that would consume not just her life, but the lives of others. As Velma fell deeper into the grip of addiction, a terrifying pattern began to emerge. Velma's addiction took her down a horrifying path. Her desperation for pain medication twisted into a lethal obsession, and she became a purveyor of death. In her wake, she left a chilling series of murders, poisoning those closest to her, her husband and a friend. As the truth slowly unraveled, a wave of shock and horror rippled through their community. It was unthinkable. A woman they knew, a friend, a wife, was behind these tragic deaths. Velma had become a serial killer, her actions sending waves of terror through those who knew her. Her reign of terror ended as the law finally caught up with her. Velma Barfield's life took a drastic turn as she found herself in the midst of a trial that shook the nation. Accused of 6 murders, her fate was sealed when she was found guilty and sentenced to death. In 1984, she was executed, marking a grim milestone in American history. She became one of the first women to be executed after the resumption of capital punishment in the United States. And so, the story of the death row granny came to a chilling end.